Hey everybody, welcome back to Pictorial Reviews. What we're taking a look at is Mastermind Creations, their reformatted number 11, Seraphicus Prominon. And it comes with the Power Cradle as well, or I bought the Power Cradle as well. They're actually sold separately. But you got it all here, we're going to take a look at it. Just check it out. Of course, this is their homage to Nova Prime. Had the gun, which was actually came with the core figure over with the Cradle. Put the stores there, but yeah, check it out. Right, and here is Seraphicus. Top to bottom, he is about 7 1/4 inches tall, head to toe. Just giving you guys a roundabout look here. You can definitely tell that he is a Prime. Not a slavish homage to any fictional iteration of Nova Prime, but still a good looking figure. I like what the designer did with this. Now we're just taking a look at some of the articulation here. Pretty standard stuff. 2 ball joints on the head. Full shoulder swing back and forth. The shoulder pads do move to give you some more leeway there. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist swivel, and one thing that's a little bit unnecessary but cool, individually articulated fingers. Only 1 point of articulation on the fingers each, and that's where they swing out. So no knuckles or anything like that. I'm glad. Things pop off, get lost. It's just a little bit too much, especially on fingers that small. Waist swivel. Great amount of swing in the thighs there. Knee bend about 90 degrees. Alright. And just something about the knee pads. They can either be positioned down or up. In the instructions, they have them both up and down for the core robot. I prefer the way they look up, so that's what I'm going to do for the most part with the Pictorial and stuff like that. You've now seen how they look officially. Now we're just taking a look at the sword piece there. Now, even though his hands have articulated fingers and things like that, there's still a spot in them. I don't know if it's exactly 5 millimeters for these weapons to kind of slide or clip in, because they're not exactly circular, the pegs on them. So you just got to find that sweet spot with them, get them slid in, and from there, bend the fingers in, grip them. Same thing for the other side there. And the gun is the exact same way, so side went in pretty easy. Pose here, show off some of that articulation there, something simple. We're sliding the swords back into the holsters. Not necessarily disappointed, but I was surprised that the gun doesn't have a spot to holster on the robot's person. One thing that is cool about the gun, it does have a rotating barrel in there too. Let's get him into a shooting pose here. And there we go. Good old camera tilt. Gotta love it. Alright, that's been the core robot for Seraphicus Prominon. And one thing that is neat about him, he does have a matrix gimmick there. It's as simple as bringing down the chest. Shows off the matrix. I do like the clear plastic inside. It looks really nice. Fits the scheme really well. That matrix there, it is removable. Pop that guy out. While I'm showing this off, you see the TF Source logo in the lower right hand corner. If you like what you see, definitely order it there. I've got the link in the description, as well as the Pictorial review on kumastyle.com, of course. Capped this one off at about 30 pictures. Could have done 50. It's a pretty charismatic figure. Now we're looking at the alt mode here. Definitely a more futuristic styled truck cab. 6 rolling wheels, 3 on each side. And of course, the power cradle, which doubles as a trailer for it. More rolling wheels. I think it makes it 12. 3 more on each side. I like that it pegs in simply too. Just giving you guys a roundabout view there. And it's good. It's a good color scheme to it. And it's just nice and big. I really like the way the Atmo looks when it's all put together. Alright, now just a quick measurement. Front to back, it looks like about 14 inches. Now we're just looking at the trailer itself. Gives a look at the bottom, as well as the top there. See his larger sword slides in there as well. Right. If you're looking for a storage point for the gun, it does pop in right on top there. Now the cradle, it actually transforms, or the trailer transforms into the power cradle there. Kind of reminds me of the Iron Man movies, where you had that roundabout where you could kind of step inside and the pieces go on them for the Iron Man suit. Now this doesn't have that ability, but everything's pretty spaced out similar. See, it has the circular shape all around there. Yeah, those are all the parts that clip onto them. And if you want to store the gun, you still can. And I know the gun's not that big of a deal, but just for losing pieces. Again, this guy all gussied up. There he is. This full Nova Prime outfit. And he's still about the same height. This really doesn't add much height-wise. About that 7 1/4. But it does add quite a bit of girth to him. You can see the thicker legs, arms, things like that. These big old wings on the back. Now there's a lot of posability in the wings, but if you take them far back, they do become back heavy, as you can see there. But I do like how you can position them up and down and kind of however you want. Now expanding the wings, putting those out so you can bring the feathers down. I love the clear plastic on it. It does look nice. And I do like that he has an overall night motive. Not like nighttime, but actual night armor, that kind of deal. It's neat. Now one thing that I wish this figure had was more posability while he's armored up, particularly in the arms. You'll see that it has those bicep fillers there. Now you can put those right side up or upside down. They clip in either way. He's actually more posable and can swivel his bicep if they're upside down, but when they're upside down, those parts, he can't bend his elbows all the way up. So kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. But outside of that, see what I mean? He's just as posable even with the articulated fingers and stuff like that as he is as his core robot. So that part's really nice, but it's just that in particular. You know, it's nice to have that filler, make his arms a bit bigger, but when you can't move them, it's kind of a hindrance. And see, right there I'm putting it upside down. Just getting him into a stepping or running pose. There we go. Nice big wingspan there too. There he is. There's Seraphicus Prominon from Mastermind Creations. Once again, part of their reformatted line, number 11. If you like what you see here, of course, order both these pieces at tfsource.com. Check out the written and pictorial review on kumastyle.com. Like I said, 30 plus pictures. You know, I like how it came out. Overall, it was a good gallery. So, I also have written thoughts there as well. Yeah, there you have it again. Mastermind Creations, R11 reformatted line, Seraphicus Prominon, as well as the Power Cradle over there. Can't forget that. They are sold separately, but you can buy both at TF Source in stock now. And as for me, of course, kumastyle.com, but subscribe here on YouTube. My Instagram is kuma_photos, and like us on Facebook. We're going on towards 5,800 likes now, so things are definitely moving. You can get an update on me, what I'm doing, what I'm taking pictures of, etc., etc. Have a good one. See you next review.